First ever local tackle review, episode 1, Kicker Custom Lures. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Crooked Hooks Fishing. My name is Alan. Thanks so much for taking the time to tune into the video today, and it is a very special one. It is the first episode of the local tackle review. What the local tackle review is I will be featuring local tackle makers, tackle providers, small businesses, charter services, whatever we have in the area that endorses and promotes the sport of fishing. I want to have them onto the channel and do a quick expose. And I couldn't think of anyone better to do the inaugural episode with than Kicker Custom Lures. If anyone in the area calls themselves a decent fisherman, chances are they have a piece of Steve's gear in their kit. Steve Pixley is the owner, operator, and bait maker for Kicker Custom Lures. Right here, where we got it here? Right there. Kicker Custom Lures. It's kind of weird because my camera's backwards. So there we go, Kicker Custom Lures. And if anyone's curious about the logo, there we go. Now, Steve's been doing bait making and everything for 4.5 years, since 2018. I like to think I was probably one of the earlier customers. I got my first bait. It was either late 2018 or early 2019. I got my first bait from Steve. I was mentioned to me from a friend of mine who said he knew a guy that made really great baits. And I was looking to expand my tackle arsenal at that point. I hadn't gone into my whole Sixth Sense era yet, and I wanted some really good tackle that were going to get me on the fish. And boy, oh boy, this did not disappoint. I've got a ton of stuff here. I got together with Steve, and I said, look, I want to see new product and stuff. I want to see new things that you're doing, and I want to see what you're going to be offering for the 2022 season. And I wanted to get this video out before the season's opened so that you guys can get in there, place some orders with Steve, and get some of this premium tackle. I'm dying right now because what I got sitting beside, you know what? I'm just going to grab the camera. Guys, are you kidding me right now? I'm doing everything I can to not salivate all over these baits. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to film the video and I got these things sitting right beside me. It's killing me. So we're going to get right into it. Local tackle. What do you mean by local? That can mean a variety of things. Is it a local business? Is it your local outlet of a larger chain department store that carries the baits that you like? Or is it an individual person that has taken the time to put their passion into it, to really drive home the fact that they have a quality bait, they take pride in the product, and the product is second to none? That's where Steve comes in. I don't think I have seen quality and variety like these in any store-bought bait. So what are the benefits of getting a local bait or a handmade bait? Well, generally, first off, it's quality. If you look at Steve's baits, I'm going to get one here that has it a little more visible. There we go. I got this little finesse Ned here, skirted Ned, but look real closely on how that skirt is tied. That's wire. That's not your cheap little elastic bands that cause your skirts to slip or you start losing threads out of your skirts or anything like that after a little bit of use. These are wire tied down. They're not going anywhere. Well, what's the benefit of the tie down other than the durability? Well, it's going to let your skirts last longer, but it's also going to let your skirts get bigger. And the full skirted jig should have just a mat of skirt material, not this wiry, feathery, you know, half caked in filler. It shouldn't have filler. When you put the soft bait on, you shouldn't be able to see the soft bait in there. You should see it coming out of it, but not when it's in there. I'm going to give you a prime example. Actually, I'm going to grab the swim bait. Everyone's got swim baits, but I guarantee you don't have one like that. Are you kidding me right now? Look at the density of the skirt. Look at the little tinsel, the little glitter in there. He's got pattern on top, solid on the bottom. There's some of these skirted skirt material even has flake in it. That generally you're only seeing that in soft baits. And he's managed to pull it off in a full skirted jig. Good luck trying to go to the store to buy that. You aren't gonna. You can't do it. Because the elastic can't hold skirts of that density. They can't. So they have to limit how much they can put in there. With Steve's product, he doesn't have to limit how much he puts in there. He can put in whatever he wants. That wire is going to hold it in there all the time. Terminal tackle. I believe when I was talking to Steve, I believe all of the hooks he uses are either owner or mustad. That says enough. You know, there's no cheap wire hooks going in here. This is all hardened steel or nickel. The owner hooks, we all know, those things are just sticky sharp. And mustads just last. They last for ages. And they are so strong. You know, I'm a firm follower of 6 Sense. The only hooks they use is mustad. That says something, because this is a premium bait company, and they won't use nothing but mustad. Now you got a guy making jigs in his spare time, and all he uses is owner and mustad. That's taking pride in your product. That's absolutely insane. The last thing I want to say about the benefit of going local, and when you have a man with Steve's talent and the quality materials that he uses making your baits, I want you to do a little experiment. Next time you're in Canadian Tire, I want you to go in and I want you to say to any of the reps that are there in the sporting goods section, I just want you to go up to them and say, yeah, I want to get a 1/2 ounce punch rig, jig setup with rattle chambers. I want it dark purple on the bottom, blue in the middle, black on the top. I'd like a little bit of flake in there, a little bit of silver. And, if there was a little bit of a Supreme Bait Keeper so I don't lose my stuff, that'd be great. They'll look at you like you've gone insane. And we all know it. You can't go in and just request what you want. Steve, on the other hand, the first time I ordered baits, the first thing he said was, what color? And we're not talking, yeah, I want a red one. I want a blue one. No, I looked at him and I said, well, I'd like to have an off-white belly, bleeding up into chartreuse, and then into lime green on the top. And I want a pumpkin head, jig head, and a 4/0 hook, and I'd like them 3/8 ounce. And he looked at me and he said, how many? How many? Are you serious? This guy is literally making color to color for you. For every single customer, you can completely customize the color of your baits for your water conditions that you usually fish. You cannot get that in any store. And that's insanely good. That is insanely good for the average angler that knows their water. Now, can you just request a whole bunch of things and say, hey, Steve, go crazy? Yeah, you can, and he will. But the fact that you can specify every color you want in your jig, every color you want on your spinner, every color you want on your buzzbait, your skirted net, what color you want your jig heads, guys, you cannot go wrong. And all you have to do is send them a message. That's absolutely awesome. Now, I don't want to linger too much on the logistics of the whole thing and stuff because we've got some baits to get through that I really want to show you. And we also, at the end of the video, maybe you're going to get a chance to fish some of these baits for free. Because I have a little bit of a package going on for a couple lucky viewers of this video that are going to walk away with some Kicker custom gear. So let's get into the tackle. One thing that Steve's known for is his spinner baits. His spinner baits are top notch. Now you're going to see me referring to a little notepad. And the reason I'm doing this is because I have so much tackle here that I've got to get through. I want to go through all of the specifics so that you can get what you want. Spinnerbait. Let's look at this little beauty. Guys, that is absolutely fire. Look at that. Clear water conditions. That thing is just going to be smashing the heck out of these fish. Now here's the thing. You've got your willow blades up at the top, your weighted jig head, your owner hook. Now the wire, you can have either regular or light. The blades can be silver, gold, willow blade, or teardrop. So you can specify which you have. I've got spinners that have a willow blade on the top and a teardrop on the bottom. I've got a couple teardrop ones. I've got double willow blades. I've got gold and silver combinations. It's endless. The possibilities are endless, and he will make it for you. Here's the greatest part of this, guys. This bait right here, you can pick up your own for $9. $9. No way you can get this quality in store for $9. No way. This is insane. An insanely good bait for an insanely good price. And let me tell you, the customer service and stuff that Steve carries personally when dealing with his clientele is insanely good too. Whew. Man, stuff like this just gets me jacked, guys. I absolutely love this. I'm going to get through the other bladed bait that I have here. You guys are going to... Now, anyone who goes after big pike and big muskie, you guys are going to love this. This is Steve's fully loaded buzzbait. Don't tell me you can't get a pike on a buzzbait. I get pike all day on buzzbaits. But this is the fully loaded buzzbait. So we've got your buzzer up here. Then we've got a clacker to clack off of that for even more noise. Then an optional trailer blade to cut through the top. Owner hook. Beautiful black and red skirt on this. Wire tied, of course. Guys, this is a straight up killer. Now this has a lot of extras on it, obviously, because you got the clacker, you've got the willow blade, stuff like that. The buzzbait fully loaded. That's a fully loaded buzzbait. Fully loaded. $9. $9. Now, if you're not jiving with the whole clacker and the extra spinner and stuff like that, I'm sure you can pick up some regular blade baits and they'll be a little bit less. But fully loaded for $9? Come on, guys. You need to be getting all over this stuff. Swim baits. Swim baits. Where's my sheet? Here we go. Swim jigs. Guys, that alone, that color alone, that's beautiful. Good retention bait keeper in there. So you got that little small hook in there, right there. So it's going to hold your baits good. I like the fact that he puts the weed guard extra long so you can trim it down to the height that you want. The swim jigs are available 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, and 3/4 ounce for when you got to get down deep with them. 4/0 hooks, any color you want, any mixture of colors you want, any color of jig head that you want. $5 friggin' bucks. $5 a hit, guys. Look at that. And you tell me that's not worth $5? You're crazy. Absolutely crazy. We can't be friends. We can't be friends anymore if you say that that's not worth $5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I have caught so many fish on these swim jigs. It's insane. And right before the season starts, that's when I like to get them. Because that's when I like to get my reds, my oranges, and stuff like that. For that early season bass, when you know they're going to be hitting those fire colors. Guys. Right there. Get it. Oh, God. What else we got here? Well, let's keep with the swim theme. No, I'm going to hold off on that. Let's go into the jigs. One of Steve's fortes, the jigs. We all know it. Many of us use them. But he's pulled out some new tricks for the jigs with available options and available sizes. So I'm going to pull out the notes on that. Let's look at the flipping jig. Look at that little sweet piece of friggin' bass candy. Good God. Black and blue. See the tinsel in there, guys? But do you see what's hidden in the skirt, guys? Rattles. Rattles are hidden in the skirt. That is an option that you can now get on your jigs. And listen. Bounce that across the bottom in front of a few bass's face. See what happens. You know it. I know it. Pair this up with a creature bait. Pair it up with a craw, prawn. You know, anything that's got some appendages on it. Start bouncing that across the bottom through the shallows. You know it's just going to get cracked all day. So the flipping jigs, 5/0 hook. 3/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, with or without rattles, so you can get the rattles on wire-tied skirt. Any color combination you want, any jig head color you want, any weed guard color you want. Everything there. Guys, $6. $6. You can't get a rattling jig for $6. Not in any store I know. Heck, I went to Amazon. I went on to Amazon just to see if I could find some cheap ones, and they were still $7 or $8 a hit. No way, man. No way. You guys want to get down deep into the weeds? How about a great big scrape jig? Look at the beefy head on this thing. And this thing, guys, that's a big, big head. One thing I like about this is because you know you're going into tough cover, you know you're going to be dropping it down. Here's one of the little details that you never really notice. Look at the eye. It's a molded eye. So that is molded right into the jig head. You ain't breaking off from that, guys. This also has optional rattles. I'm trying to keep it focused here. There we go. Optional rattles. You can see them both right there and right here. Extended weed guard so you can trim it down. I'm not sure if these are owner or must add, but they're nice little wire bait keeper on there. Guys, scrape jig comes in 3/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, 5/0 hooks with or without rattles. $6 again. And look at the tinsel and stuff that you can get added in there for some extra flash. Look at the tinsel on that. That thing's going to be reflecting light all day. It doesn't matter how deep you're going. You could be going 8, 10 feet with this thing, and it's still going to catch light from the surface. That's absolutely nuts, guys. Absolutely killer. Again, paired up with anything with appendages, guys, this thing's going to smoke them. I know you guys like a little bit of smally action, a little bit of the smallmouth. You know it. I know it. The smallmouth bite, the smallmouth fight is some of the best fishing to be had. And there's nothing to say other than smallmouth candy. This is the skirted Ned with the weed guard. So we've got a wire weed guard here. Oh, come on, get in focus. There we go. Wire weed guard. Again, your steel hook bait keeper on there. This one is the 1/4 ounce. Or the 1/8 ounce. Which is it? With the finesse head. This is the 1/8 ounce. So this is for fishing shallow, but this is available in a 1/4 ounce as well. Guys, holy smokes. That's just put a little Ned on there. Boom, done. But say your smallmouth are down deeper. Maybe you found a rock ledge. Maybe they're 15, 16 feet down. They're just coming off their beds. Steve's got you covered again. Look at that honker. This thing's a boat anchor, guys. Look at this thing. It's huge. Again, skirted Ned. Nice little orange fleck. You can actually see the bait keeper in there. But look at the head on that. That is going to dive right down to the deepest little nooks and crannies, right down into your goblin holes, and it's just start pulling meat out of the bottom. Then you know they're going to eat these things all day. So you can get the jig heads in a 5/0 or a 3/0. Okay. No, the skirted Neds are a 3/0. And you can get them in with or without the weed guard. 1/8 of an ounce, 1/4 of an ounce for the small one, for the little one. And then for the big one, you can get 1/8, 1/4, and 1/2 ounce. I think this one's a 1/2 ounce. I think this is the big old one's the 1/2 ounce. But you can get the 1/2 ounce there too as well in these skirted Neds. So you got 1/8, 1/4, and 1/2 ounce with or without the weed guards. $5 to $6, guys. And any color you want with wire tied skirts. $5 to $6. And it's completely customized for your style of fishing. You know, Steve may make the baits, but he knows that you're the one that's going to be fishing them. So when it comes to colors, he's going to leave that wide open just for you. Need to get down deep. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but because we all know it, stand-up football jig. So it's got that flat bottom. This is done in a beautiful rock crawl pattern with the rattles inside. And these are your deep divers. These are the ones that are going to get you down 20 feet. Right down to the bottom. And you're just going to drag that right along the bottom and just let them get all over it. The football jigs, guys, available in 1/2 ounce and 3/4 ounce. 3/4 ounce will get you down to the bottom quick. Great thing about the football jig, 5/0 hook, stand up. $6, guys. $6. And but you're probably saying, what about terminal? What about stuff that if I just want to throw a shaky head? I'm going to show you something that you're never going to find in a store. There's your shaky head. Everyone's seen a shaky head. Everyone knows a shaky head. I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't need to. Everyone knows what a shaky head is. Steve's shaky head come with a 5/0 hook. Comes with the eyes too as well, which is a really nice touch. 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, or 1 ounce. But what's going to make Steve's shaky heads stand out from the rest? Simple. Look at. Guys, there's a glass rattle chamber in that shaky head. See a little ball bearings going there? I don't know if you can hear it on the mic. Oh yeah, you can. Because I heard it. Guys, you can't buy that in a store. And they're $3 a piece. I can't wait to throw this thing. I know exactly where I'm going to throw it and when. You can't beat it. And last but not least, on the terminal tackle side, jig heads. Focus. There we go. And bladed underspins. You pick the color of the head that you want. You can get a 5/0, you can get a 3/0, with or without the underspin. So you can get the 5/0 with the underspin, you can get the 3/0 without. Where's the thing on that? Jig heads. 5/0 or 3/0, 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, and 3/4 ounce. $4 to $5, guys. $4 to $5, and they're completely customized for you. I don't know if you're excited for the season to start as I am, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to be placing an order with Steve very, very soon. Steve is an independent owner, operator of his small business. We need to support these small businesses in order for them to survive. Steve's quality, flexibility, and turnover time, as well as price, there's no reason that any of you shouldn't be going to visit his page and placing an order in prior to spring. This stuff is fire. We all know it. Anyone who's fished with Steve's tackle has gotten fish. You've picked the colors, so you did half the work, he did the other half. Keep that in mind when you're fishing these baits. Now, Steve's also expanded his repertoire a little bit too as well, and come out with these incredible, incredible hats. Which way am I going? This way. Look at these incredible hats. Black camo, black on black, gray and black camo. The one thing that I like about it, I like a fitted cap, but they can get loose sometimes. And I don't mind a snapback, but I don't have a lot of hair, so that plastic piece kind of digs into my head. Look on the back here. This is just a simple reverse Velcro, and then the rest of your strap that you're not using just tucks into the back of the hat. So that's going to fit any size of head. The other nice thing too as well is the button on the top is secured. Oh, Jesus. With a plastic retainer. It's not steel. The steel's inside the plastic. So that's not rubbing on your head. This is a good, great fitting hat and it's comfortable, breathable. You don't sweat in it. It's fantastic. And Steve has these hats available for 15 bucks. That's a fantastic deal, guys. He also has the Kicker Custom Lures shirts. Kicking bass and taking names, boys. These are hilarious. They're awesome. I love the logo, the slogan. And then on the back, a big Kicker Custom Lures. Now, Steve invested a lot into these, and it's great quality merchandise. If you're going to place an order prior to the season starting, guys, I highly suggest you grab a shirt and you grab a hat. To make things a little bit better, though, I talked with Steve. Anyone who places an order and adds a t-shirt and a hat to their order, or just a hat, or just a t-shirt, and mentions that they saw this video and mentions Crooked Hooks Fishing, you're going to get 20% off your hat and 20% off your t-shirt, which means you're going to get them for 12 bucks, guys. No tax. 12 bucks flat. For a hat of this quality, guys, oh my God. I have my 6 cents hats. I paid $25 for those stupid things. Yeah, they're comfortable, and yeah, it's premium material, but this is just as good. In fact, I like the strap a whole lot better. This is just a fantastic piece of merchandise, guys, and I highly suggest you pick one or the other, or both up. If you mention Crooked Hooks Fishing, remember, 20% off your order. This video's running long, guys, and I did promise you something. I said that somebody might be lucky enough to try a few of these baits for free. So here's what we're going to do. In conjunction with Steve, because Steve was gracious enough to donate this tackle here, I'm going to make sure some of it gets into your hands. So the first package that I'm going to have is going to be the black Kicker Customs t-shirt, a matching hat, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to... You know what? I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So you're going to get the hat, the t-shirt, you're going to get a sticker for your rig, and you're going to get the fully loaded base Buzzbait. So the fully loaded Kicker Special right here, boys. So you're going to get the extra clacker, you're going to get the extra underspin, nice black. And you know what? What the hell? That person's going to get the football jig too. They're going to get the football jig as well. So there you go. This is what you're going to get. Here, I'm going to bring the camera over. So lucky viewer number 1 is going to get the sticker, the hat, the t-shirt, the football jig, and that beautiful fully loaded Buzzbait. That's awesome. So I'm not going to stop there. We've got a white t-shirt. And this one has a different slogan. This one says, when you need the kicker. But it's got your big logo on the back too as well. Let me open her up. So you got your big logo on the back here too as well. So you're going to get the white t-shirt. I'm going to have to make this good because the other package got a hat, right? All right, so we'll go with the white t-shirt. You're going to get that deep dive and punch rig. You're going to get that great big scrape jig. You're going to get the 1/4 ounce. You're going to get the 1/4 ounce Ned Fry too as well. You're going to get the swim bait in this really awesome spring color. That's going to be fire in spring. Everyone knows it. You're going to get that. And I think lastly, you're going to get the swim bait Jig Head too, the 5/0 swim jig. There you go, guys. So that'll be prize package number 1. Oh, hey, you'll get a sticker for your rig as well. So there's prize package number 1. Football jig, buzzbait, hat, sticker, t-shirt. Package number 2. Sticker, t-shirt, swim jig, jig head, Ned fry, and scrape jig. So there we go, guys. I'm going to give those away. So how am I going to give those away? All right. 3 things need to happen for you to get into the draw for these. 1, you have to be a current subscriber to Crooked Hooks Fishing, of course. 2, you must like and share the video. It might be much appreciated. It'll help me out. Remember, I'm on a race to get to 100 subscribers. I know I don't have a lot right now. That doesn't change the quality of the content that I'm going to be giving to you guys. I don't care if there's 10 viewers or if there's 1,000 viewers. I'd like to get to 100 so I can have my own URL. But when I do get to 100, I'll be doing a custom tackle package of substantial size. Very big tackle package. And one lucky subscriber is going to win it all. We're talking baits from 6 Cents. We're talking baits from Kicker. We're talking, baits from Lunker Hunt, Rapala, Berkeley. There's going to be just a massive amount of tackle in a bag that I'm going to give to one lucky viewer. So like and subscribe to the channel, please. And third, you must leave a comment down below with which package you liked and which bait you liked the best. The bait that you like the best doesn't have to be in the package that you like the best, but I want to hear what kind of baits everyone is really excited for. And not only will that give me an idea of what to maybe showcase later in some videos, but it may give Steve some ideas too as well. Like if everybody's looking for scrape jigs or Ned fry, like skirted Neds and stuff like that, then maybe he should make a little more stock on those and put those up so that you guys can pick them up. But again, I want to give a huge shout out to Steve Pixley for joining me for my first ever local tackle review. Guys, make sure you go and visit his Facebook page or his Instagram. You can send him a direct message from there if you'd like to place an order. I will put the links in the description down below. I still haven't figured out quite how to put the thingy on the screen yet, but maybe I'll try and look at that while I'm at work or something and figure out how to get his URLs on the screen. If I figure it out, they will be right here. Did they show up? Maybe. I'll wait a little bit longer just in case. Okay. So if they didn't show up, look in the description down below and you can get the links for Kicker Custom Lures on Instagram and on Facebook. Again, if you're going to place an order prior to spring, get it done soon and mention Crooked Hooks Fishing and you will get 20% off your hat, 20% off your t-shirt. Once this video goes up, because this is going to take a lot of editing, once this video goes up and live, then we will be, I'm going to give it like a week or so before I announce the winners of the packages, and the winners I will contact directly. So make sure that you have your notifications on and stuff like that. I will either reply to you via YouTube or I'll find you via Facebook, and we'll make sure that you get your products. I may even do a little video so that you guys can send me a direct message. I'll do it on Facebook so that you guys can send me a direct message, and that way I can get your stuff to you, okay? Again, I apologize for the length of the video, but God, really, come on. This is an incredible, incredible package that you needed to see. So thank you so much for tuning in. Coming soon, we'll have episode 2 of a local tackle review where I'll actually be going and visiting some local businesses. Until then, I'll still be doing the bag openings and stuff like that until the ice gets off the water, and then we'll have a lot more live fishing content too as well. So you guys take care, and as always, keep your heads above the water, all right? Take care. Bye.